welcome to my channel, Fatty Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I use the ketogenic journey to lose over 212 pounds. We're not even going to discuss my weight right now because it is up. All from stress building and all kind of garbage, probably. Don't know. Probably fibromyalgia, adrenal gland. Haven't been able to go to the doctor to get some tests ran. But keto works, okay? I still have lost over 200 pounds, no matter if the scale is up. And that being said, if you're new to my channel and you want to follow along on the rest of my weight loss journey, especially in January when we do our kick butt boot camp of keto and exercise for January, February, and March, please subscribe. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share. My life has been insane building a porch since August, right? I think August. So I'm about to show you multiple clips from that time to now because what my people have been waiting for, who's watched me all the time, is the end product of my porch. You're about to see that. We're not even going to go over what I've eaten today or anything. I don't even know what right now. I've eaten nothing. Okay, absolutely nothing. It's 4 o'clock in the evening. We're supposed to have steak, but it keeps raining on and off. So don't know if that's happening. I've had a collagen coffee, and that is it today. Yesterday, I think I tell you, okay, at the end of the video is a heartfelt moment that I'm going to have with y'all. Or not really bitching. You'll see if you want to stick around for it. And it's from yesterday. I recorded yesterday, but I was too upset to go ahead and put it up. I will tell you now that the comment I let through about this topic at the end of the video was a kind view of her opinion, which is fine. I am not mad. It's your opinion. Not mad at all. But I'm addressing the evil ones that I got, which probably were trolls. I don't know. But that's what I'm really addressing. And everyone has the right to have their opinion. And basically, what it is about is whether or not I'm a good example for keto. Because of my yawning, because I look wiped out, because of my fibromyalgia, because I'm not sleeping. Would I make a great keto coach or not? I think I would because of all those things. And you'll see. I'm going to explain it at the end of the video. But first, let's check out my porch. And yes, we're on it right now. Here we go. People don't know how to stack wood. The poor delivery guy keeps telling them they need to stack it properly, put the straps on properly, and no one will listen. So this happens, and he has to physically get it off the truck himself. Okay, I totally meant to start this before we even put anything down or cleared out the area because we had to clear out the area. But this is the first set of boards, and y'all get to watch us build a big, giant porch. Okay, it doesn't seem like we did a lot of work. But, like I was saying, we are dealing with clay, rock, and huge, see if you can see it, roots. Gigantic roots that we are having to slice through. We are having to do leveling on every step we go. So, yeah. And we're just about to start round 2 of today. Multiple rounds. So it is going to be 10 feet wide, so it'll come out 10 feet. And it's 32 feet long. So it's a long shotgun-like thing. I've decided, because I'm the one that designed this bad boy, I left some space on this side of the door. Originally, I wasn't going to leave any other than, to get the light in. But I decided to leave some space here for a bistro set or a counter or something. We will see. And I'm just going to put the screen door right over here to come out like a straight shot through. So, or I might put the screen door here. We'll see, we'll see. It's fine, you're okay, it's the thing.
That's the hole she's digging right there. That's for each board.
And it's so hard.
It's deep. Dirt. It's like 3 feet. Well, 2 feet. 3 feet. What is it?
3. Oh, I thought you said I had to go 3 more inches. No.
The deck is on. Not quite there yet, but once this bottom part is done, but look how sweet this is. It's all leveled off. Everything. So we're working hard right there, getting some screws in.
Then we got 2 more sections to build, hopefully today or tomorrow.
I don't think it's gonna happen today, but tomorrow we can do the sections. You see, still working on the place here. So this is gonna be a deck, but it's halfway there, so it's gonna extend all the way to about there. Yeah, it's gonna be like a screening porch, but it looks like a deck right now. But it's gonna be real nice. It's gonna be all screened in, roof and everything. Hey guys, this is what we got so far. This is a deck going right up here. Look how smooth that looks. Everything looks good. It's right here. She got this part right here, and then we're going all the way to the end. So it's going all the way to the end of the house. Look how long this deck is. It's gonna be so nice. I call it a deck because right now it's a deck, but it's gonna be turned into an outdoor, like a porch thing. It's gonna be real nice when it's.
So they're acting like I'm abandoning them because I need to go down to my mom's. But here we go. I brought the flashlight out. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Dad. Baby, don't. It's on YouTube. So we got the back wall framing going on. It was a hard day so far. I don't know if we're doing any more right now or not. Yes, darling. Playing Vanna White. Kitty was missing me, so me and Piper's taking a moment break. So I still have beadboarding to put on the back. It's going to be white walls to brighten it up. I have string lighting for solo lighting going in. Screened. Oh, I'm coming, baby. Can y'all hear the clicking? That's the sprinkling from the rain hitting the roof. It's light. I can't wait until we have a horrible rainstorm. I find raindrops on metal roofs so soothing and so pretty. So right now I'm the girl that just lifts the roof up and pulls the tools up and down for him and things like that today because I've injured myself way too many times this morning that don't want to let me back on ladders today. I got almost throwing up from the last time I hit my head. Got really dizzy, almost threw up everywhere. So I'm not allowed to take a nap and I'm not allowed on ladders. Yay! So Dino might think this is crazy, but this is so true. And this is what I believe, sleep, breathe, and live by. Because I'm a Southern girl, I'm proud of it. No matter who, no matter how many times he makes fun of me for it, it doesn't matter. Because I am American by birth and Southern by the grace of God. And I will stand by that for the rest of my life because I love all people. And in the South, people get us wrong all the time. Most of us have the biggest hearts in the world and we love everyone. So, down south, we love like crazy, live simple, count our blessings, bless y'all's hearts, and you know what that means. Sit on our front porch swinging. I don't have swings, but that's okay. Sweeten our tea. Yeah, I've always sweetened my tea, but only with Sweet and Low ever since I was a little girl. Never had sweet tea in my life. Always listen to your mama. Yeah, we don't learn this part until we're way older, right? Because we're pretty stubborn wild little girls. And then we learn when we're way older that we should just listen to our mama and life would have been more simple, right? So, that being said, welcome to my front porch. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you up from the outside to start with. Remember, the yard is still under construction. That's why there's no grass. It looks like crap. But let's start with the outside. And I do have stuff on the ramp. You're going to see that's going to be put in the storage. So here's the outside of it. So much work. So much work. I'm also going to show y'all a video in a little bit at night because I think it's beautiful at night. So all this has got to go to storage. So ignore that. But I was dying to go ahead and start showing all the work that went into this. And I'm very upset about how cheap these screens are. I can't let the cats out. And a deer ran into it and poked some holes too. So yay. Okay, let's start here. Bless this messy house and all who lives here because life is messy. So I thought that fit quite well. Give thanks to the Lord for he is good. His love endures forever. So I wanted a Bible verse on my porch. It's because I believe in God, and I thought this was the perfect one. So I got this at Lowe's on sale for $300 and was so excited because it's normally way more than that. And I decided this would make the perfect, let me see if I can, no, can't zoom anymore. Yes, we can. This would make the perfect countertop. I meant to clean all this up before I showed y'all, but I got really excited. This has got some extra screen right this minute and some spring decorations. This is where the charcoal is for the time being until that is built out there, and it'll be moved out there. So that's what's in that tin, and there's more charcoal. I'm about to season this bad boy up and put some gas to it. Let's continue. Remember, it is 40 by 10 on the bottom, so it's a shotgun porch. Because of my dad's walking and everything, I thought it would be best to put the table down here, and I like it better that way anyways. This one's his chair, so he has plenty of room, and he doesn't have to make it all the way to the other end of the porch. I have not done the decorations back here yet. You can see my beautiful metal roof up there. And yes, we had condensation yesterday, so it's happened twice now. I'm counting it. If it only happens like 15 times a year, I'm not going to do anything about it because I love the metal. These are Christmas decorations I'm going to leave up all year long. We got them at Target, $15 a piece, and they make the perfect chandelier for my table. I'm going to be creative and figure out a way to cover up the wires and make it prettier later. I just threw this together today. I've been working on it for about 4 to 5 hours. I had to sweep, dust, everything was covered in sawdust, move, wipe the walls down, pull the blue tape off. Still haven't gotten all the blue tape off, but 90% of it is. But I was starting to go ahead and show y'all while they were still a little daylight. We're going to come back tonight too. So this is what it looks like in the middle of the porch right here. This is my little cart. It's got some stuff on it right now just for working and trying to get it out of the way. The Christmas tree. So all the decorations you see here is brought to you by Dollar Tree. I kind of went a little crazy at the Dollar Tree, other than that green garland I've had for years, but everything else is from the Dollar Tree. So, other than the tree, of course, this was a tree we had years ago. And my tree skirts are just sheets. Everything are just sheets. Cheap sheets from Walmart. So it's a 6-foot tree, and this is what I've been doing the last few days. Everyone wants to know why I'm yawning, why I'm tired, why I'm in pain. Well, before keto, I could have never done this with fibromyalgia. Okay, fibromyalgia would have put me in bed for months at a time where I can barely walk or get out of bed. So, this is why I'm yawning. I'm not getting sleep. This is why I'm in severe pain, and my fibromyalgia is rougher this year than normal because we built this. Okay, and this flooring part, Dino got sick for during. I had to lay most of it. Like, yeah, it took a little while, but it is done, and I'm excited. These are walls that we put up and painted. Everything has been detailed. Like, I never thought I could build anything, not because I wasn't talented. I didn't know if I was talented or not, just because of the pain I was always in. And this is what keto has done for me. So I think I'm a great advertisement for keto. Keto can't cure everything for everyone. And I'll get into this more later. But let's get back to my porch. So, see, I got some blue tape still to come down. I had a little Christmas tree right here, but when the branches fell off, it was so old. So I ended up tossing it out. I kind of thought the Christmas tree right there looked better than this, and it made that look better, but we're going with it. So I'm not putting in Christmas decorations throughout the rest of the porch because over here, I know I'll use these nails a billion times over for my decorations throughout spring and stuff like that, but I'm not sure what I want to do over there, so I don't want to go putting some holes over there. Also didn't nail them very far in either. If I pull them out, you'll never see that they were ever in there. Did over here as well. A little sit-in. I look like a mess right now, so I'm not getting on camera right this minute. But this is why I've been exhausted, dead for the last couple of months. This is why I wasn't filming for a little while, other than my internet issue, is because I was so dead. This is why I have not been cooking or eating the protein I need to be. This is probably why my weight's gone up from the adrenal gland issues, the stress, the physical, the emotional, the mental stress this caused. All the work. And it's paid off. my weight has suffered, my health has suffered a little, but let's get real. If we can't do physical things in our life, well, for me at least, why does it matter what I weigh? Okay, if I'm just gonna sit in a chair and watch TV or play video games, then I might as well be 400 pounds. Because the whole purpose of me doing keto, the whole purpose of losing weight is to be healthy so I can do stuff like this. Even if it still kicks my butt some, I'm still standing here talking to y'all. I still did it. Even if it kicks my butt. But before I couldn't do it, okay? There was no possible way to even stand up and cook food before. So, to me, this porch is proof for the rest of my life that I've gotten healthy enough to do something completely extraordinary for me. Okay, something completely that I never thought in a billion years I could do. All because of keto. All right, so even if my weight fluxes up because of the adrenal, my cortisol's high, I'm never going to gain my weight back. I'm never going to be unhealthy again. I'm never going to be able to not do this again. So now that this is done, and this won't be too terribly hard to do, and we're doing a fire pit, and then during the spring we gotta lay grass and stuff. Now that all this is done, everyone better buckle up for January if you want to take the ride with me, because it is going to be serious kick butt like it was before, because this won't be in my way. And hopefully the kittens will calm down and I can get some sleep, because some of y'all are completely right. You cannot lose weight without sleep, because you lose your weight usually while you're sleeping. And the stress is tremendous. Now, the last 2 nights I've gotten some good sleep, but I'm waking up with severe back pain because I'm not rolling over and it causes back pain. So I'm going to shut up and show you this in the dark in just a little bit. Okay, I said I would give a nighttime view. So this is what it looks like at nighttime. These are 2 strands. They were $30 a piece of these LED lights from Tractor Supply, just in case you were wondering. But this is my view at night. It is pitch black outside. These little strands make perfect lighting. The Christmas tree is beautiful. I love it. I still got to get some cheap little battery lights for those 2 lanterns. And I don't have this anymore. My mother saw it, fell in love with it. And you know, outside it'll burn and get, nasty. So I gave her my little Christmas tree decorations. And I'm going to go try to get some more. It's from the Dollar Tree, right? And then I have my little battery operated candle in there. And this is just what it looks like at night. So if I'm cooking at night and I need more lighting, check this out. I have multiple lighting. Yes, I do. I'm going to make this pretty and fix all the wiring up later, but this is what I'm working with right now. This is huge lighting we got going on here. Okay, so I can cook. I can see everything with this little bad boy. Then we got this little strip lighting, which I love too. And it does that. So I'm going to be fixing the griddle up tomorrow and being able to do a lot of stuff out here, like cooking and stuff. This is what it looks like in the dark. Totally in love with, just completely in love with it. Okay, it's just before 5. I'm finally getting to eat it. This is going to take me forever to put this video together because it's all over the place. Let me just say, I recorded so out of order, it's not even funny. But I ended up eating 3.5 of those pork chops. I was very, very hungry. No, 4. Almost 4 whole pork chops. There we go. Almost 4 whole pork chops. I was starving. So I might have tried the keto, perfect keto base, which is exogenous ketones. I couldn't drink it. I threw it away. It was so gross. But it was just the way I made it. It was just too caramel because I thought, ooh, let's put half a scoop in it. You're supposed to have a whole scoop. I was like, let's try half a scoop with the salted caramel, collagen 2, and MCT oil. Oh, and Folgers caramel flavored coffee. Oh my God, it was so over carameled that I almost barfed. So it had nothing to do with the keto base. But I decided I'm going to try it another day because that taste I cannot get out of my mouth. It was so over carameled. Next time I'm just going to make a little small black cup of coffee and put that in there only, like normal coffee. So I've been a little concerned that what if my weight going up isn't just because I'm overtired, my adrenal and all that, right? What if there's help with it going up? What if there's something that all of a sudden I started doing around the time, literally, my weight went up? And even when I try so hard, it goes down for a few days, but right back up. What did I start at the same exact time that my weight decided to be a BICTH? It doesn't have sugar in it. I shouldn't have an issue with it, but it's the only thing right now that is making any sense to me. Well, I started two things. I started using 2 to 3 tablespoons of heavy cream a day. I hadn't had heavy cream in years. Like, really, other than if I made an icing thing, which was occasional for me. Like a whipped cream, which is extremely, extremely occasional. So I've started putting those in my coffee during the day, which doesn't make my calorie goes up, but it could cause inflammation. And I got the Keurig machine and started doing the Folgers caramel flavored drizzle coffees, which tons of y'all tell me you drink and have no problem with because they don't have sugar in it. The cinnamon bun cinnamon one, which I drink multiple ones every day, and they are very bitter. They do not have sugar in them. There should be no problem, right? The exact moment my weight started going up, I started building this. And I got that. So is it a combination? Is it just the building and I'm wore out? Or is it the demon flavored coffees? Because I had been drinking the same exact French roast blend of Starbucks coffee for 3+ years and nothing else. So, on my very sad note, I'm going to do an experiment on the 1st because I have tons of it and it's expensive and I can't just go buy new coffee right now. On the 1st of January, which I might go ahead and like today, I've only had one of them. The other one is my Starbucks ones because I do have some, so I'm kind of intermixing them. I'm cutting them down to one a day. And no heavy cream, which I've gotten used to the heavy cream. So in January, we all know I'm going to do a video about what we're doing in January. But one of the things I'm doing is bye-bye heavy cream 100%. And for at least the first month, no Keurig, no coffees other than the Starbucks ones I've had for years. Okay, no flavors at all. Just breakfast and French vanilla, stuff like, not French vanilla, French roast. Black coffee with my perfect keto and butter. Nothing else in there. Because that's the only other thing other than all this hard work. And I went back and watched my other videos when I was drinking heavy cream and I was doing flavored coffees. I wasn't losing weight during that time either. Not saying it is that, but we're going to see, right? In January, I want a win. January, February, March, I want a huge win. And I am very much restricting myself hugely. Okay, if you don't know page 4 Diet by Dr. Eric Westman, or you don't know anything about In Your Carb Confusion and you want a book on keto, go buy it. It's on Amazon. The In Your Carb Confusion one will have the foods list. I am doing the very clean version of it, because you can do it very cheap and very dirty, okay? Because like he said, there's no research to prove that clean versus dirty affects your weight loss any differently. Unless you're someone like me with a lot of stomach issues and body issues, and it does. It affects me extremely, extremely badly. So I will be doing the very clean version of In Your Carb Confusion, the page 4, phase 1 version of it. I will still be tracking for y'all, because this program you don't need to really track. You just follow the list and you just eat what's on that list and you should be good to go. I will also be adding Keto Child to the list that is not on the list. Same with my collagen is not on the list, but it will be added for me. There are no nuts on the list, so we will not be eating any nut products that anyone who wants on this train with me. And you will see, you can get 2 tablespoons of heavy cream a day if you want it, or 2 tablespoons of oil or butter. You have to make your choice, which mine will be butter. You only get 6 olives total. So this is where I'm going with it, so I don't have to think or anything, but we will still be using Keto Chow. That is the only difference, that because I will not be eating that much vegetables. I will not be having all the salads and stuff. They hurt my stomach. I will be using my Keto Chow into the total carbs instead of eating all those vegetables that really just make me feel like garbage. Anyways, so I am going to shut up because close to the end of December, I'm going to put out a whole entire video just talking about this. And this is a very long, confusing video for me to go put together because it's sliced everywhere. So I'm going to go do that right now. And I am going to be having some Keto Chow ice cream that I made the other day that I did not eat yet later. And I'm about to go take my daughter driving around to look for some Christmas lights. We do this every year, multiple times. So, actually, I think it just started raining. We might have to do that tomorrow because it is not fun driving around when your window's up with rain, because then you can't see any lights. But once again, my beautiful outdoor tree, can't have one in the house, and unfortunately my screen is so bad I can't have the cats out here, which is really sad because they sit at the door and cry and cry. Even Sharky is crying. He's never cried. He cries so loud to try to get on the porch with me. But yeah, a deer actually did put, let me show you it, but I patched it. But there is 2 very distinguished horn. It had to be a deer. They're spread apart perfectly, and we've had deers run into our houses before. Marks on the screen. So my next solution during the spring will probably be taking this board right here, painting it all up, cutting it down, and filling in all of this down at the bottom and putting chair railing and doing it all the way around. Which, because cars keep stopping right there and staring, that might be a better thing because I'll have a little privacy, right? Just a little, because it's kind of creepy. All right, so someone made a comment about how tired I look and yawning and all this other stuff, that I'm not a good keto example right now. You know, that I'm passionate about coaching, but I'm not a good advertisement for keto. So Dino's suggestion was to tell them off, and I don't want to tell someone off for speaking their truth. They are viewing me as not a good example right now because of how tired I am. Okay, keto is not a magic pill that gives you all this amazing energy if you ain't getting sleep. Okay, you get amazing energy, especially in the beginning, especially if you're doing MCT oils and tons of butter, and you're gonna have tons of energy. I'm not doing this. And 2, I'm not getting sleep. Like, I am woken up all night long by the kittens, like all night long, and Dino's breathing. I'm used to living alone by myself, no breathing, no sounds other than my daughter, and so I'm trying to learn to sleep. I have no clue how to do it. I sleep with a fan, but I have no clue when someone else is in bed, tossing, turning, when cats are running through the house, jumping up and down, when people are breathing. It's no one's fault, but I can't sleep. So yes, in the morning I am yawning, and I used to not film during that time, but I don't have a choice. And I'm not a morning person, by the way, not a morning person. But sometimes that's the only time I have to film, is when I first wake up and I'm yawny. So this is one reason I wasn't making videos, because I'm wiped out looking from fibromyalgia because it's out of control. I'm wiped out from taking all the ibuprofen because it messes with my system. Wiped out from no sleep, from doing major lifting, building, construction. So me being bubbly and not yawning and my weight dropping and my adrenal gland being fine is not the case right now. But it does not make me a bad example for keto. I still lost 212 pounds and cured everything that was wrong with me. Still don't have diabetes. Nope, not even if I eat a donut. My sugar isn't going up. Still don't have high blood pressure anymore. Still my CRP is perfect. Like, I could go on with the list of everything I cured with keto. Am I exhausted right now? Yes. Does it make me a bad example or not? Wouldn't make a great coach right now? No. Because I am here to say, before, if I was coaching you and you told me that your lifestyle was getting in the way of you losing weight, that keto wasn't working like it should be for you, that you don't have time to cook that protein chicken and you don't have the energy to meal prep, I would have came off at the girl that would have said, fine time, I don't believe you, blah, blah, blah. Literally. And now that I'm living with someone who doesn't do keto, we are non-stop busy. I have compassion. I understand where you're coming from now. Didn't before. It's kind of like when I worked at the women's shelter and women would come in being abused by their boyfriends, and I would say, just leave them, right? Naive little 19, 18, 20-year-old girl, just leave them. And they would say, you don't understand. It's more than just getting in the car and running. You don't understand. Unfortunately, I do understand where they're coming from now. Haley, biological father, he is not in the picture because he tried to kill me. He held me hostage. I won't go into all the details because I'm going to start crying just thinking about it. But before going through that experience, I was always tell the girls, just leave them. I didn't understand the mind game that was put in their head, how they would kill the whole family and threaten them and threaten their families. And it wasn't that simple, because you had to, because there are so many men who stepped through those restraining orders and killed them and their families. If you look it up, it is horrible the amount of men that will do it, right? Not saying men are bad. I'm just saying, until you're in that situation, you will never understand. Until I was in the situation of living with someone who doesn't do keto, living with someone who snacks, and actually doing physical labor, my adrenal gland going crazy, my fibromyalgia, not getting any sleep because now there's kittens. My keto life those 3+ years was simple. My daughter did keto with me at first. But when she ate non-keto food, it wasn't in my house, okay? It was elsewhere. Building, I didn't really do manual labor. My adrenal gland was fine. I got plenty of sleep. I didn't have cats running around. I didn't have anyone else here. Okay, so I didn't understand where other people were coming from. Now, I think I would be a better coach because I understand. And I understand now that no matter how well you're doing, you could go up in weight because of an underlying issue. Like my adrenal gland issue is not something that can be fixed with keto. It can't be fixed with anything. It's an overreacted thing. It just happens from stress, emotions, you name it. So I'm not mad at the person for making this comment because they're completely right. If you don't know someone's history, you can look and be like, oh my gosh, she's sleepy. She looks like garbage. Why would I want to do keto? Look, there she goes, gaining 20 pounds back, like everyone says. Gaining 20 pounds at a 212 pound loss is nothing. Nothing. So, and it is not because of keto. It is because I am not making protein. I am eating crappy stuff or just doing, like, I tried the keto child, but it didn't matter because my body's under stress because I'm building, right? So I think I'm still a great example, and I think can be a better coach now when I go to be one, because I will have more understanding of where people are coming from. Because I didn't understand when people said, well, my husband, my kids, they try to make me eat things, and they're always snacking around me, and it makes me hungry, and then I'm irritable, and then I worked outside doing the yard work, and all of a sudden my weight went up, and now I can understand. You can never understand anyone until you walk in similar shoes. You'll never walk in their shoes, but similar. You understand better. And I'll try not to do videos in the morning when I'm crazy yawning and tired, because I'm just waking up, not a morning person. But I was trying to get some more footage out there for y'all. Like right now, I'm freezing on the porch. I went to sit down to make the video in the living room where I would be nice and warm. And Dino came and sat down with me and grabbed the remote and started to watch TV. So at least I have a porch now, even though I'm freezing my butt off. The condensation was really bad this morning. I'm counting how many times it has condensation issue with this metal roof before I go covering up. Okay, if it's like 10-15 times a year, that's nothing, and I love my metal roof, and I'll just keep it and deal with it, 15 days out of the year. So far we've had 2. And I'm gonna work decorating the porch today and tomorrow, so I can show you this weekend the porch. Right now it's a little, I can't do anything because of the condensation. So I'm praying tomorrow morning won't have condensation. But what have I eaten today? I've had 2 coffees, 4 eggs for breakfast scrambled. That's it so far. I'm about to go make some wings, I think. And if I do, I will show y'all whatever I eat. I'm going to show you, and don't worry, I'll talk some more. But no, I did not weigh in. No. I'm staying off the scale until the 1st, because I'm not going to be irritable because number on a scale. Not going to do it. Was forgetting to record it. I only ate 1. So here is regular plain wings that I cooked in the oven. They finally went back down to $4.99 a pound. So I got me some, and I just used some keto seasoning on it. Dino actually made something keto tonight, but he's already demolished it. Let me show y'all. It is top round ginger and mushrooms were cooked in the pressure cooker. And it actually tastes really good.
With chicken broth.
Oh yeah, with chicken broth. Okay, so in my video, when I was showing you the porch earlier today, I said we'd talk about this more. This might be a long video. About keto can't cure everything for everyone. And I would explain what I meant by that, because that might trigger people. What I mean by that is I was a very broken down vehicle you found in the dump, right? All my parts were destroyed. They all had cuts in them. Like broken. The engine was broken. The transmission was broken. The steering column, the whole body of the vehicle was bashed up and broken and all rusty. And just imagine you go pick up this car with all this crap wrong with it. You spend years slowly fixing each part. That's what the keto diet does. It fixes your organs on the inside first. Sometimes all you get is water weight off in the beginning, because you have to heal from the inside out before the outside can start healing. Then, your weight starts falling off, and more and more and more and more things start healing. So as you repair your car, more and more things get repaired. But it wasn't off the showroom. It wasn't brand spanking new. You're still going to find things wrong with it here and there. Things that you fixed might go bad a little bit here or there. Like, say the body. Okay, I'm always going to have stretch marks. I'm always going to have loose skin. I can't get skin removal surgery, so there's always going to be that on the outside that you would be able to see, right? Always going to have the issue with, anyone would have this issue. If you eat carbs, your water weight will go up. Because everyone carries water weight around, except if you're keto. You just don't. It's why people can gain like 20 pounds overnight on keto. Literally, when you go off of keto, you gain all this water weight. Go watch Keto in the Chaos. When she went to low carb and went off of keto, she gained some water weight, and her weight flexed here or there, and she managed to get it all off. So, and get it all fixed back, because that's just what happens, right? You go up a little. It's like any diet. When you stop it, you're going to flex up. So I have fibromyalgia. It will not be cured by keto, but it can be controlled greatly. Like I said, this porch would have never been done with my fibromyalgia if I wasn't on keto. Keto has made it where I can function. Still be in pain, still be exhausted. But while I'm having these flare-ups, I can function. If you go watch all my other videos before August, okay, all my videos for August, all these years of videos, you will see how much energy, how happy, how excited, how great I feel on keto. But I did all this work with fibromyalgia and some other health issues going on, and stress of kittens, stress of Dino. So much changed in my life that it gave me a bad flare-up, okay? A bad flare-up that has nothing to do with keto. The thing with keto is it helped me get through it without being in bed for months. So, it's a win, not a negative thing. Just is. Anyways, that being said, let me go ahead and show you what I've eaten for dinner.